Happy Sunday, everyone. Meteorologist April Loveland here. Just wanted to give everyone a quick update on the tropics if you didn't tune in for our 6:30 show on WTKR. If you haven't noticed, we're dealing with very rough surf out there today. That's really going to be the story as we head into the next couple of days. That's all courtesy of Jose. So not going to be the best days to be heading out to the beach. Now, Wednesday will be a little nicer, but I think we're still going to be dealing with that rough surf. So probably good days to which is a Category 1 hurricane that strengthened earlier today. And we have Tropical Depression Lee, so that one has actually weakened and not really going to be a whole lot for us to worry about. Starting with Jose, we have winds at 90 miles per hour, so it has strengthened a little bit this morning. Gusts up to 115. It's moving toward the north at 9 miles per hour. So on this particular track, it's going to stay well off the east coast of North Carolina and Virginia. Now there's still time for it to shift a little closer to the coast, so if it does that, that means we're just going to see gustier winds, and we're also going to see rougher surf. No matter what though, we're going to be dealing with the gusty winds and the rough surf. We could just see maybe some tropical storm force winds for the Outer Banks and the Eastern Shore if that did shift a little bit towards the west. But for the most part, the strongest part of the storm going to stay offshore. It's not going to make landfall. It's going to be well off the east coast. Right now, I think Jose is around 335 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, so kind of put that in perspective. It's going to continue off to the north, and then it's going to dip to the south a little bit, so it's pretty much riding on the western side of this high pressure system that's sitting out there. Now, as we look at the satellite loop here, we can see it's still looking like a hurricane. It is still a Category 1. It's starting to weaken just a little bit. It's not as well defined as it has been over the past couple of days, so I know the hurricane hunters are going to be going out there and kind of investigating to see where we stand with the track and the strength of the system. So we'll probably be getting an update on that over the next couple of hours. Now our wind forecast, we're looking at about a 20 to 30% chance for both Virginia and North Carolina to see tropical storm force winds. That's 39 miles per hour or greater. So especially near the coast here, we can see the lighter yellow, kind of that neonish lime green right there. That's about a 30% chance. So that's going to be along the Outer Banks, and it's also going to be along the Eastern Shore. So the coastal locations definitely have the best chance to see those stronger winds. As we head further inland, we'll see weaker winds as we go into the inland location. So only about a 20% chance or 10% chance there. Now, once we get these gusty winds, they're going to be out of the northeast. When we get persistent northeast winds, we do get some tidal flooding. So we could see a little bit of nuisance tidal flooding tonight at 8 p.m. Not really looking at anything tomorrow morning. This could always change though. Monday at 9 p.m. we're looking at nuisance. I think that'll probably go up to minor though, and then minor tidal flooding as we go into the day on Tuesday morning. So this could be an issue if you're heading out to work or school. We could be dealing with a little bit of minor to moderate tidal flooding. So if you do live in an area that is prone to that, just keep that in mind. So overall, what to expect from Jose. It's forecast to remain offshore of the U.S. coast. It's going to pass to the east of North Carolina on Monday, pass toward the east of Virginia on Tuesday. We'll see increasing seas. We're already seeing that. We're going to see winds and tides increasing as well as we go through the day on Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's all going to be an issue. We'll see the strongest winds late on Monday and into the day on Tuesday. Heaviest rain, that's actually going to remain offshore closer to Jose, closer to the center. So we won't really have to deal with the heavy rain. The heaviest rain for us, though, will be near the coast. So the Eastern Shore and the Outer Banks, they will see the heaviest rain, but it's really not looking at a whole lot. On to Tropical Depression Lee, not really anything for us to worry about, but just in case anyone's asking, looks like it's pretty much going to die out as we head into the day on Tuesday. It's going to continue to weaken. We're really looking at winds at 35 miles per hour, gusting up to 45, moving toward the west at 8 miles per hour. Now, the one that bears watching is Hurricane Maria, winds at 75, gusting up to 90, moving toward the west-northwest at 15 miles per hour. So it's moving pretty quickly and looks like it could strengthen and become our 4th major hurricane of the season. This is not good news for all these islands here, for Puerto Rico, for Hispaniola, for the British Virgin Island, or the U.S. Virgin Islands. not good news because this is pretty much around the same kind of track that Irma took. So Barbuda is in the bullseye of this as well, and I know I don't think anyone's living on the island right now. I think everyone had to be evacuated. So this is something that they are going to be keeping a close eye on. I know there are a lot of hurricane warnings and watches and tropical storm warnings. So this is one we want to keep an eye on. And as we look at the spaghetti plot here, this one wants to pretty much keep it. We have pretty good consensus here with it going just to the north of Hispaniola there, the Dominican Republic, and then kind of heading towards the Bahamas there and towards the eastern side of Cuba. Really after that, we don't really know what's going to happen. So this is about a week out. I know a lot of people want to know if it could affect us at all. We don't really know. It's still too far out. I mean, this is going to take us out till probably Wednesday or Thursday, and it's still out in the Atlantic and the Caribbean. So keeping a close eye on that as we go into the next couple of days, but that's going to be our next system that we are going to be keeping a close eye on as we head into the next couple of days. I don't know what this is doing right now, but yeah, so hopefully, you know, everybody, if you can get out tonight, put away any loose lawn stuff, put that away, because we are going to be dealing with those gusty winds over the next couple of days. If you are prone to tidal flooding, make sure you have a plan for that as well, because we will be dealing with that Monday and Tuesday. So just prepare for some gustier winds than normal, some tidal flooding, and definitely those rough seas out there. I know we do have a tropical storm watch for coastal waters off the coast, and then we do have a tropical storm warning further out into the ocean. So keep that in mind. Not going to be the best next couple of days to be on the boat or to be at the beach in the water. So we'll keep you updated. We have our show at 10 o'clock on WGNT, and we also will be on after the Emmys, so make sure you tune into that on WTKR. Have a great night.